to explain to this.
Is there YouTubes or anything associated with that to refresh us on this thing, or not really particular for this model?
You can look. You can look it up. I don't know. I've never really looked it up myself.
Yeah, because you know it.
Right.
Yeah.
So I've never really looked it up. I know there's computer sites and stuff like that. It actually has a machine on there and stuff like that. Later on, this is your warranty right here. It shows you. All right, on the back side here, when you drain the oil, you pop this nut off. It's a adjustable nut, so once you break it loose, they're both going to spin at the same time. Just hold it and loosen it up. Oil will drain out. Once all the oil's drained out, put the plug back in. Then you're going to put a rag or a towel underneath here. Loosen it. Take off the oil filter. Little oil's going to come out. Remove the oil filter. Top of the oil filter. You take dirty oil or clean oil, which whenever. It's not much. You just put your finger on it and rub it around the top of the gasket. You stick it back on. You rotate it until it's nice and tight, and then a light turn to the left, maybe quarter of an inch, to loosen a little bit, because what happens is the oil gasket will expand and close as it heats up. You got totally smushed on there. When it expands and it goes down, it's gonna start leaking sooner or later.
Yep.
So once you got those on, you come up the top here to the yellow cat that has the oil signal on it. Pop it open. Put your quart and 3/4 quart of oil in, close it up, check the dipstick, run the engine for about 5 minutes, and check the dipstick one more time to make sure the oil level is good. And that's everything for the oil.
Check this once a week.
It's a solution screen. This is a 7/8 or a 5/16. They vary per machine. I can't remember GTS and GTs. I get confused with them when it comes to this one. But you want to use a closed-in wrench, and because the copper will bend, round it out easy. So get a wrench to fit that. Break it open, and when you do, there's going to be a cylinder screen in there. Once a week, you want to pull it out, check and make sure there's no calcium buildup or any fragments of the water from rust or anything like that. Just clean it out, put it back in. What it is this is your first defense against any damaging going into your water system.
Water, for hard water.
Yeah.
Especially out there where we are.
Yep. Yes, sir. So when it comes out and in and goes into here, like I said, this catches pretty much all your debris.
Once a week, check that.
Yes, at least once a week, especially if you're in a bad area for hard water. Because what's going to happen is if it gets clogged, you're going to lose water pressure, and that could damage your water pump because the water's not going to go into, and it's going to be pulling air and stuff like that, working harder. The top one up here is a check valve. You only want mechanics to look at this one, because this one here it's a hack's head up inside with a little jet point. If it gets clogged, it's not going to get pressure. But if you lose that, because it's very small, it'll shoot out, and it's better just to check that or leave that for a mechanic to check. They're supposed to check front. This is the pressure regulator. If you guys don't plan on taking it to anybody to have it serviced or anything like that, you guys are going to do it yourself. You make sure when you take this off, your engine's off, because what will happen is
It'll shoot out, huh?
this is a bullet right inside here. This bullet, if this thing ever falls off, this bullet will shoot 50 feet away from you. And without that in there, you will have no water pressure. So if this ever falls off, or if you ever somehow take it off when the engine's running and it shoots out, best thing to do, face straight forward and look down about 50 feet. You'll probably find it somewhere within that distance. Now, once a month, about once a month, or when you do your oil changes, you want to pull the bullet out, lubricate it with some lithium grease or something of that nature, and stick it back in. A pair of needle nose pliers will reach in there, grab it, twist it, pull it out. Now, if you're really having a problem, what I'll do is you'll take off the back plate, just stick this on here like so, turn the machine on, and the water pressure will shoot the bullet out, but it'll be in here. So as soon as you see it shoot out, a little water will come out, turn the engine off, open it up, and the bullet will be inside. And then you can lubricate it and stick the bullet back in. Now,
why would you do that? When will you do that?
After your second oil change, and then after that, every 100 hours.
Okay.
It's a normal thing. Now,
And what is it called again?
this is a bullet.
No, what is it? What is
Oh,
it?
pressure regulator.
The process.
Just maintenance.
Just maintenance. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much part of the maintenance part.
Okay.
This is how it goes. This piece goes in first, flat like this.
Mm-hmm.
Second piece goes in as a spring, and the last piece before it goes in is this one. The reason you can tell this is the last one, this has a little knob on it, push button. Kind of sits in there, release valve for the bullet, and it goes on just like that. When you're done and everything, you stick it on. Check your battery cables, make sure they don't get loose or anything like that. It should be nice and tight. You want to check that so often, you have to do it every day.
So check what? I missed it.
The battery cables. 2 filters. This one here is the first one. This is your blower filter. This protects your blower in case your float switch doesn't work right or breaks. This filter here will stop any debris or anything like that going into the blower, but it'll allow the water to go in, which won't hurt it as long as you catch it right off the bat and then spray WD-40 in it. I'll go over how you do that after we go over the filters. Now this filter here, if it gets overclogged or something like that, you're going to see your vacuum pressure start building up a higher pressure without any closure off to it. That means this filter's starting to get clogged. You need to take it out and clean it out.
Okay.
I'll clean this out probably at the end of every day you use it.
Okay.
So here catches pretty much all the biggest debris, and before it goes in the water tank. And depending on the job, you might need to clean that out every job. This flow switch turns off your machine once your waste tank gets to a certain point. There's like a float, like a toilet. Water box tank also has a float in here. If you ever start using the machine, your water starts overflowing out of here. That means the float valve in here is bad.
Okay.
Or again, it can be stuck where it's stuck down. Water will keep pouring in. You might have to move it up and down if that's not the problem. You probably have to take it to a mechanic. They're going to have to go inside. There's also kind of like a bullet. It has rubber gaskets and stuff in it. You can pull out.
Man.
This right here is the other filter. If it starts getting clogged or anything like that, you see debris in it, all you do is this handle here, open, close. You just move this out the way, close it off, spin it off. Some water's going to come out from the excess hose. You spin this off, clean the filter, put it back in, spin it back down, close,
Gotcha.
and open it back up. You're going to just start her up. I already had her running, but I'm going to show you. You pull the choke out. It's going to start. Starts up. You let her run for about 30 seconds to a minute. Let all the fluids get through her. Let her warm up. Just like the car, you don't want to be, when she's cold, ram on the gas and go. It's not good for the engine. You want it to warm up the old fluid system. Once you do that, next thing you're going to need is WD-40. You're going to pull the engine up. Back throttle. Open this up. Put that there.
What did I just do?
That lubricates your blower, the most important part of your machine. Your blower goes, you might as well buy a new machine.
Do that every day.
Once in the morning, what you do is, like you said, you let it warm up, pull it at full throttle. Stick your hand over here. What's going to happen is, this is going to go up to its max pressure, and it's going to open up the brake release. When it does, that means you get full pressure in there. You spray it through here with this over here for about 5 or 6 seconds. You're going to see white smoke come out. That means the blower finally got its WD-40, worked good. And then you just run it out front, max thing while you clean it and all that, and it keeps the blower good. mistake it for engine oil. It's not. Like if you start seeing like smoke coming out, kind of a white gray smoke, that's deposits of WD-40 in your blower getting burnt up coming out. Now, really the best way to know if they got an oil leak is already going. It's at 600. This right here controls it. Pressure regulator. You can take it all the way down to 0 if you want. Or you can take it up to its max pressure. About 1200 is max you really want to take the machine. Anything over that is a little
Excessive.
yeah, because most people, even with towel and grout, they only run about 1100. You want to make sure your hose is in before you start the machine. Because once you start the machine, the pressure's on already, so you were going to have a hard time trying to get it in there fighting the pressure that's built up. So make sure it's off, stick it in, turn it on. Right here. So I can talk to you guys while I'm doing it. But when you start a job, once you go full throttle, you don't touch it until you're done. When you're done, that's when you turn it down, let it idle for a little while, and turn it off. But you never, no matter what you're doing, you always want it at full idle. Because if you're not at full idle, your blower's working extra harder with extension on your motor, stuff like that, because you got pulleys in the back that run the blower off your motor. Now, that's very bad. Overextending.
You do not want the vacuum to get to the
When you're ready to use it, you open the machine to full throttle. At the full throttle, you're going to put your hand over the vacuum port, turn this thing to prime. When it's on prime, you're going to see the needle, the bullet go up, and you're going to see bubbles go through. Once you don't see no more bubbles, and everything looks good, you let go, set it to chemical after that. Now, do this knob. Whatever, how many chemicals you want per hour, gallons per hour. You want 6 gallons per hour, that's how much is going to come out. You go up to 10, you go all the way down to none. Now you just want 2 gallons, right there. This is the very last thing, this is typical control. From hot to warm. Most of the time, no matter if you're doing carpet, tile, or whatever, you want to turn it all the way to the off position to hot.
Wait, say that again?
No matter if you're doing carpet or tile, unless you're going, no matter if you're doing carpet or tile, we tell you to go all the way to hot, max where you can't move it no more, and crack it air. That's it. That'll give you about a 180 to 210 range.
Temperature.
And you can do all that. Now, if you're going to do delicate stuff, of course, you're going to want to turn it down to warm.
Yeah.
But pretty much hot,
And crack it.
you just want to crack. That much. That's it.
Can you just keep it?
You're good to go. Just shut her off.
Okay, that's how much work.
WD at the end of the day.
Huh?
All of them.
Water.
So you run out of
And
water.
over here,
Connect.
faucet or anything, and you can fill it back up. Or if you want, back here on the back side, do there right underneath the hose. You'll see another big fitting.
Right here?